operation now for 66 years. And we are involved in all aspects of the speech arts. We do poetry, we do prose, we do drama, we do informative speaking, we do persuasive speaking, we do extemporaneous speaking, we do impromptu speaking, we do children's literature, we do readers' theater, all of those. And everybody on the team does all of them. When we go to a tournament, and we average one tournament per month every year, plus an international tournament, we don't just participate in one thing. We participate in all that are offered at that particular tournament. Students don't have to have any special skills in order to join the team. All that is required is that they be enrolled as a student at Texas Southern University. The debate team is one of the services offered to students who are enrolled. We participate in international tournaments. If you look up there, you'll see International Champions 1992 in London, England. The team has gone to Paris, been to Madrid, been to Berlin. In fact, this past year we were in Spain, in Barcelona. Now, I have identified the area. What are your questions?
I don't know where to start.
He has one.
Yes.
How was it whenever you guys went to Madrid?
How? I'm not hearing you.
How did you work? How was it whenever you guys went to Madrid? How was it whenever you guys?
How was it what?
How was it when you guys went to Madrid?
What did you say?
How was it when you guys went to Madrid?
How was it when we went to Madrid? Let me see. One of the times we went to Madrid, we didn't make it all the way to Madrid because they bombed the place. They bombed it the day we were supposed to arrive. So we didn't do very much at that. But the other time it was quite nice. Anything. You see, the value of your presence will depend not on what I say, but on the questions that you ask. You don't ask any questions, you won't know any more than you knew before you came in here. But if you ask a question, you might find out something that you didn't know. So now ask the question. Tell me where you're from.
Houston.
I have a question. Did you help mentor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
Did I mentor Martin Luther King Jr.? Let me tell you my experience with him, and you tell me whether or not I mentored him. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, with my debate team, and we were at dinner when Martin Luther King and his entourage came in and sat down at a table distant from us. And I said to my student, "There is Martin Luther King." Before we finished dinner, Martin came up to me, stuck out his hand and said, "Dr. Freeman, you don't remember me, but I remember you. You taught me." And then he went on to describe the course that I taught at Morehouse College. And I looked at him and I said, "I did." And from that point on, we knew each other. He knew who I was, and I knew who he was. And on at least 2 or 3 occasions, we appeared on the same program. And one was down here at St. John Baptist Church with Irma Hughes had a school and had the combination of the baccalaureate and the commencement address. And he delivered the commencement address and I delivered the baccalaureate address. And when he presented himself, which followed the baccalaureate, he said, I am greatly indebted to Dr. Freeman, but he taught me at Morehouse. A few years later, at the time that he received the Nobel Peace Prize, my baby brother, Dr. Paul Freeman, who was at that time the conductor of the Czechoslovakia Symphony Orchestra, was in at the time. It was in Norway at the time of the presentation. And he saw Martin and said, I think I'll go up and speak to him. He said, no. He doesn't know me, so I won't bother by speaking to him. And then he said, well, you know, I may not get another chance to do this. So I'm going to introduce myself to him. And my brother Paul tells me that he stuck out his hand and said to Martin Luther King, you don't know me, but, and before Paul could get out the but, he said, oh, yes, I do. You are Tom Freeman's brother. So we knew each other. Now, did I mentor him? I encountered him along the way, and he said that I was one of the influences on his life. Does that happen? See, you know a little bit more than you did when you came in. Further questions? Yes.
Of course, I have one. What other influential people did you teach and
Well, no, I
coach?
don't. In fact, I would answer all of them I've taught are influential somewhere. But these names may register with you. Barbara Jordan, does that name register with anybody? Barbara Jordan was the first black to go to Congress following the Reconstruction days. Rodney Ellis, who was a senator in the Texas State Legislature, Synfronia Thompson, who's a representative in the state legislature, Bishop James Dixon, Bishop George Turner in Boston, Bishop Edward Bell in California, and recently the first woman bishop, the graduate of Texas Southern University, and was on the debate team, Barbara King in Atlanta, Georgia. And now, everywhere you go, you run to somebody who was on the debate team in the area of teaching, preaching, and law, or just some of them. The number is countless. Some names come back at one time, some other names come back at it. But over a period of 66 years, you will be expected to touch somebody. Yes.
I have one question. A lot of the students don't know, but Dr. Freeman, you're about to be 96 years old in June.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Look at me.
that's a handsome young man there.
It's the body of a 95-year-old man who will be 96 next month on June the 27th.
I remember when I first met you, Doc, you told me that you weren't a teacher here, but you still come here to TSU 7 days a week. The only day that you take off is Christmas. Why do you continue to come back?
I suspect that I would be at a loss not to look into young faces like yours almost every day. You see, it gives me a lift to be able to interact with others who are seeking their own personal growth and development. The opportunity of working with students to help them become their best selves keep me coming each and every day. Does that answer your
No,
question?
that's it.
All right. Yes.
I have a request, really.
All right.
Okay, you're on the debate team, right?
Mhm.
Can you like give us? Like,
Can you do what?
Can you give us like
You remember
yeah,
any of your
example.
pros?
I can do a little bit of my prose. Let me get my script book.
But TSU did debate Harvard and beat Harvard. And Barbara Jordan was on the team that did it. And there it is from the Houston Chronicle, 1956.
Yep.
That's something we made up, but somebody who's an historical fact. Okay, I just wanted you to see that.